So you've got passages going off in all directions. Money, so I guess this is how they get paid when they leave. I don't particularly want any more brain hemorrhages today. I'm so excited. Let's get on the train. Hola amigos and welcome back to Mexico. Today is Thursday, June the 6th, and today is just another beautiful sunny day here in central Mexico. We are in Zacatecas once again, and today is the third video in my 4-part series from Zacatecas. If you haven't seen previous videos, we have been up La Bufa, we have been down the Teleferico, we have explored the central area and drunk mezcal at Las 15 Letras. Fantastic. But today we're doing something a bit different. Now you are seeing shots now of the beautiful blue skies and colourful buildings in Zacatecas. However, things are going to change a little bit. We're going underground. Yes, we're going down in the mines in Zacatecas. Now, as I said previously, Zacatecas is famous for mining in terms of silver mining, gold and other minerals such as quartz and onyx. And there's a 16th century mine here that you can go down in and have a tour. It is going to be absolutely spectacular. So let's get going. Now, if you are new to this channel and you love Mexico as much as I do, and indeed travel in general, I would consider subscribing because I've done about 100 videos in Mexico over the last year or so. You can check out that playlist linked up above. Okay, Minas El EDÈN is somewhere down these steps. I think it's around here. I'm excited. I love mines. I went to one in Taxco in Guerrero about 8 months ago, which I'm showing you shots of now. Absolutely spectacular. You know, you don't expect to come to Mexico and find mines that you can actually go down. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the sort of thing I absolutely love. I turn into like a 5-year-old child when it comes to this sort of thing. So you get like a little postcard thingy that they like punch when you get in. It costs 100 pesos. You know, that's alright actually. You know, it's pretty much normal for Mexico prices for this sort of thing. And oh my god. Hola amigo. There's like a train thing, so you go down into the mine on a train. This mine is from the 16th century, as I said, and I believe it was opened up in the 70s, I think, for tourism. And there's many interesting things about it, which I will describe along the way. Now, me and those people over there are just waiting for the train to come back up again, so we can go down in the mines. And as you've seen, you know, there was a lot of school kids on that train, so it's an ideal place for kids to come for a good day out. And I'm basically a big kid today, so I have this thing, like a pickaxe thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know mining terminology. But anyway, you know, as I said, I didn't know that Mexico had a history with mining, especially in central Mexico, Guerrero, Taxco, San Luis Potosí. There's so many parts of this country that are full of history in terms of mining. It was a massive part of industry back in the day in Mexico, and the train has come back up. It's time to go down in the mine, Hans. This is the height of fashion. So you get like a hairnet and a helmet, obviously, because, you know, rocks and hard surfaces. I've already hit my head once today on something when I left my place, so I don't particularly want any more brain hemorrhages today. I'm so excited. Let's get on the train. So it goes without saying, the lighting will not be great from now on, but you start off in this museum area with all these examples of all these minerals like, you know, quartz, amethyst, those sorts of things. Amazing colours, glistening, spectacular. It really is off the scale. There's fossils as well, examples of fossils, and the thing that obviously you will know about this sort of thing is that it is all in Spanish. You know, apparently there is an English tour, but realistically I'm the only English speaker, but so far so good in terms of my Spanish listening. So not all these precious minerals are from this area in Mexico, so you have some from Durango, Chihuahua, there's even some from China. Down the bottom there's some from Zacatecas, and look at that. Amazing. Africa as well, Tanzania, also Jalisco, Bolivia as well, so Potosí in Bolivia. I've been there many years ago. Chile.
El make-up era un costal que sostenían de la frente a la espalda y en ese costal cargaban de 50 a 70 kilos. A ninguno de los que trabajan.
So you can't really see much, but one of the interesting things about this mine is that there's a nightclub. Extremely bizarre. I vaguely got what she was talking about in terms of this nightclub, that it's only open on certain days and costs a certain amount to get in. But yeah, absolutely crazy. Who would have thought a nightclub in a mine?
Okay, aquí vamos a ir viendo ciertas cosas. Pongan atención.
Oh, fuck.
Este lugar ya está trabajado. No crean que los mineros llegaban y ya estaba así de bonito. Tenían que sacar toda la piedra inservible para poder destapar esto. Depende del color, es lo que significa cada cosa. Todo lo que es color rojizo, así como marrón, es el hierro. La tierra zacatecana es muy colorada, tiene mucho hierro, es muy buena para el frijol.
So good, and I just discovered that I have a light on my camera. Fantastic. We're going down here now. My fingers taste of metal, you know. It's cold, it's a bit claustrophobic, but very interesting. So we're going up, we're going down, and I believe the mine is flooded in the lower levels. And it's great to see like all the glistening shiny bits in the rock, you know. Oh, you've got to be careful of your head. You know, I've knocked my hat off a few times, but that's life in a mine.
Bien, vamos a pasar a mi lado derecho y al final allá al fondo, ¿de acuerdo?
So you've got passages going off in all directions. You've got like models, or not models, but you know, old mining people, you know, back in the day, 16th century. It's amazing to think this is so old, you know, and you can actually come down here to learn a bit about it. Spectacular. Okay, I've got to try to not be blinded by the light, but this end bit is really cool. So there's an example of what I was talking about. So light on his head, rope, shovel down, and then back here is an interesting part. So there's like a guy with a gun, or like a register. I assume they get registered when they come into the mines. Money. So I guess this is how they get paid when they leave. I could be wrong, but who knows. So that's the tour of the EDÈN mine in Zacatecas complete. I hope you've enjoyed having a look around. I think there's a car coming, let's move. And you know what, I'm going to put some information about this mine down in the description below, so if like me your Spanish isn't great, you can read that down below to learn a bit about it. But honestly, you don't really need it, because I think it's obvious, you know, it's part of the history in this area. In terms of industry, it's very important to this region in Mexico. And it was just fascinating, you know, being down in those mines. Yes, it's a bit claustrophobic and dark and cold and wet. You know, I've got dripped on loads of times. My hands smell of metal now, but isn't that just part of the experience? Awesome. I'm so glad I did this. So do this when you come to Zacatecas. I need to go and sort my hair out now and get on the bus to Hidhir, or Jerez. Jerez, that's the Mexican pronunciation. Jerez is the Spanish one, I think. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. Subscribe, like, comment and everything, and I'll see you in the final part of my Zacatecas series. I'll catch you later. Places like Jerez are Mexico overloaded. Sorry about this, but there are tears in my eyes right now. You might be able to see them because voice is going as well.